But, if something that big is coming, wouldn't our astronomers be screaming bloody murder? Headlines? Extra editions of the National Enquirer? Several concerned astronomers who've called me say that the world's major telescopes have been shut down for repairs. The secondary telescopes are not available, once it's admitted where they want to look. Further, I understand that the US and the Vatican have set up observatories in Antarctica. Booth's visions had Planet X coming from the South Pole up past the Earth. And what about those Australian astronomer reports of a new star, which seems to be growing in size? Well, Dave isn't the only person to get visions of the future. What about some others? Ed Dames' Major Doom is holed up in a cave on Maui. He's recently predicted Planet X will cause a pole change, with 300-mile-an-hour winds. The highest wind ever recorded on Earth was 261 mph, atop Mount Washington, here in New Hampshire. I saw what winds half that speed did to New Hampshire during the 1938 hurricane. Every tree in its path was flattened. Whole mountains of trees up through Franconia Notch, with not one left standing. Gordon Michael Scallion is holed up underground a few miles from my home. He's got food and fuel for a couple of years. Dave's built an underground refuge for his family right next to his home. It's built out of a group of those big steel shipping containers. Ever practical, he's growing mushrooms in them for his organic food customers. If you don't know much about the accuracy of Nostradamus' predictions, read Dolores Cannon's Conversations with Nostradamus and come up to speed. The old boy has been remarkably accurate. So what's he say? 500 years ago he predicted that shortly after the millennium there would be a pole shift which would wipe out 97% of humanity. Oh. Well, we know there have been pole shifts in the past. We've dug mammoths out of the Siberian ice with tropical plants in their stomachs. And we've found huge piles of bones which resulted from a sudden tidal wave killing thousands of animals all at once. Archaeologists have found plenty of evidence for past extinctions. Planet X, passing by, could easily shift tectonic plates big time, giving us that pole shift. Nostradamus said the new poles would be over Siberia and South America. Whew, that would put New Hampshire where Florida is today. Wow, where's my scuba gear? Okay, the evidence all fits the pattern. It sure looks like we're going to have enormous earthquakes, volcanoes, Yellowstone exploding, and a sudden pole shift. That means the mother of all storms, mile-high waves sloshing around the globe, wiping out all coastal cities, and unbelievable winds. We're talking about moving underground or joining the souls in heaven waiting for babies to be bombed for their reincarnation. Oh, I almost forget Chet Snow's Mass Dreams of the Future. Chet's group, using hypnosis, progressed about 2,500 people to their next lives. Very few were able to reincarnate in the 21st century due to a shortage of babies being born. They traced the problem back to some sort of mass human extinction early in the 21st century. Coincidence? Sure. So, if we want to survive this mess, what's our best bet? I like Dave's approach, burying steel shipping containers in which to weather the storm. You'll want to have a good supply of food and water. Are there any solar-powered water purifiers? A big supply of strike-anywhere matches. Hand saws, shovels and other non-powered tools. Cots, sleeping bags, a wood stove and wood, plates and utensils, you make the list. You'll sure be glad you have a silver collide making kit. Silver is the best antibiotic there is and it's inexpensive to make. Penny a gallon. I have an ACDC kit available which includes heavy-duty pure silver wire, instructions, a small power supply that plugs into the wall while you still have power, and battery backup power for when the power is gone. Silver colloid works like magic on cuts, sores, rashes, colds, flu, or to wash germs off food, like Salmonella and E. coli. With the roads destroyed and no source of gas, even if some cars survive, we'll want to have mountain bikes for the whole family.